that why I hear like 80s TV theme songs when I call you in the background? I'm just saying.
Can I take this off now? We okay?
Nah, you
I
gotta
do it
work
again.
it.
I can do it again.
You know you want to keep it on. See, you're really feeling it. I feel like you wear it for a couple more hours and it'll just be like part of you. So you'll be good.
Like what I said, I had it tucked in for about a half hour now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is the Joker's Lounge and butt pirates are welcome. I mean, whatever.
I know. This is not my first time here.
All right, whatever you want to do, man.
I got pregnant in this place once.
Yeah.
That's why your boobs are so spectacular.
All right, with that being said, okay, once again, Kim is not with us.
Unfortunately not. I miss her.
Still scouting venues.
Yes.
Okay, you are such a believer. I tell you.
Anybody else but Kim is the best. So I will believe anything she says.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good. I know one thing. Whatever she's doing, she's gonna regret missing what the fuck just happened in here.
Yeah, she did miss. I feel like we've grown closer, like a trauma thing. Like we've experienced it together and we survived.
Yes.
So yeah, we're stronger now.
Yes.
You guys are too.
Next week, I'll wear my Incredible Hulk underoos, and she can't say anything about it after what we just saw. You understand that, right? Okay.
You won't like him when he's angry, though. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Our first comic coming up for this show, none other than a kid from Maryland. He's great, Tyler Dark.
Start clapping right now for Mr. Tyler Dark.
How you doing? This is nice. I like this. Holy shit. Hi. God damn, she was fine. Let's hear it for the comics who have gone on so far, because this has been an incredible night so far. And where's Corey at? There he is, dude. You're fucking hilarious, but for somebody so social, you watch a lot of fucking TV. I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, my name is Tyler Dark, and whenever I announce my name, people expect me to be black. Like they say, introducing Tyler Dark, and, they expect Godfrey, and they get Anne Hathaway. It's a bit of a disappointment, so if you did expect me to be black, I am so sorry. I am the polar opposite. I am extraordinarily white. Like, to give you an example, I was, receiving a blowjob fairly recently, within the last 2 weeks. And when she was done, the girl said, "How'd you like that?" And I said, "Wow, that was rejuvenating." Fucking rejuvenating. Describing a blowjob like something I made with a fruit ninja. That is outrageous. That was the only blowjob I ever received from that particular girl. But no, I'm just characteristically white. Just like the shit I do in my mannerisms sort of just, engulf me in whiteness. But I don't participate in some of the little white things that white people do. Like, first of all, I think that no white person should ever say the N-word. I don't say it. I don't ever say it in any situation. And just like all the black people here deserve to know, white people say the N-word. They say it, and they get this look of, oh, they love it. They're just like, it's their favorite, it's the yummiest word in the English language to white people. And every black person here deserves to know that. Oh, they love it. They think it's just delicious. I don't say the N-word, though. I don't think white people should. So here's what I do. No offense to the guy who was just up here. He was hilarious, and he got, he was awesome. But I replaced the N-word with the word midget. And no, because he's not a midget. He's small, and he's not a midget. That dude can kick my ass. Did you see his stomach? I want to eat breakfast off that stomach. That dude could kick the shit out of me. Plus, he's not a... I'm talking about, moving right along. I replaced the N-word with the word midget, because I like rap music, Like, I like listening to rap and I like singing along. So I just replaced the N-word with the word midget. And let me tell you, Busta Rhymes becomes especially fun to sing along to when you replace it with the word midget. Like, every time I come a midget, gotta set it, then I gotta go on, then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow it, then I gotta shred it, and then little thing a midget, think me doing, but it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna do it. That is a joke I wrote just to prove that I can do that. All right, but enough about midgets. The next mention something about online dating. I recently reactivated my OkCupid profile. And OkCupid is interesting because there are different sections on it that make everything about it hilarious. Like there's these 3 percentage columns, and there's match, friend, and enemy. And more often than not, the enemy column is like perfectly tied with the match column, and the friend is like the lowest percentage. Like you'll be like 56% match, 0% friend, 43% enemy. So it's just like in case you're looking for a romantic sex-fueled endeavor with someone you'd like to murder, have we got the girl for you. But they also just have sections on it with which you can describe yourself. One of those sections is the first thing people notice about me is. And I saw one recently. The girl had said, the first thing people notice about me is that I'm human, just like everybody else. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, sleepyhead 953. But that's sort of the first thing everybody notices about everybody else. You realize they're a person and you move on from there. It's not like, oh, she's sweet, kind, smart, compassionate. She's a compelling human being. We have great conversation. Damn it, she's a koala bear. This always happens. But I saw on one OkCupid profile recently, I saw a girl who said, I'm a graphic design major at MICA, but in a parallel universe, I'd be a painting major. Like, aren't you sort of selling short the whole concept of parallel universes by saying that the only difference is that you'd have a different major at the same fucking school? Like, how parallel are these universes that they are so alarmingly similar? Like, in my parallel universe, I am a toucan. My name is Sebastian, I wear a monocle, I'm allergic to black olives, and I love WNBA games. And every morning, I wake up, I open my window, and I see the same Chinese leprechaun playing checkers with the same 7-foot Technicolor vagina. They're wearing top hats because it's Tuesday, and everyone knows if you don't acknowledge Top Hat Tuesday, you're a godless sodomite. Sharia law has been induced in the form of top hats in my parallel universe. That's a parallel universe. That's getting creative. But the reason I reactivated my dating site is because I recently was dumped by my girlfriend, which is totally cool because we were not compatible. There were just things that she needed for me to do that I couldn't do, mainly sexual things. She had what she called a sexual bucket list, which is exactly what it sounds like, things to fuck before you die. And on this sexual bucket list, she said, while we're sleeping together, I want you to just start having sex with me while I'm asleep. You know, sort of like a sleep rape kind of thing. Like hashtag sleep rape. Those were her words. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, what do you want me to do? If I hear you say snooze, I stop, wait 5 minutes, and then start again? That's ridiculous, because I was taught by my parents and my teachers that you should try to go your whole life without raping much anybody. Isn't that what separates the good from the bad, really? The good rape much less than do the bad. I don't know. But another thing she really wanted me to do was that she said she wanted me to insult her during sex and to make her feel really bad about herself. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? I don't want sex to turn into an episode of Bar Rescue. You know, I'm going John Tapper on her while I'm on top of her. Like, what is this? This is a disgrace. This thing doesn't even have lips. It's got jowls like a St. Bernard. You got a meat lover's pizza between your legs. I'm closing this kitchen down. And she was obsessed with 69ing, which is awful. I hate 69ing. It's the worst. Because understand, when you're a man and you're locked in a 69 position with a girl, her legs are right here, her asshole is right in your face. And that's where poop lives. That's Poop's house. I'm not interested in the interior decorating at Poop's house. I mean, I'd like to think I'm a good neighbor, but there are lines to be drawn.
Oh my gosh.
And plus there's the thing where if you close this eye, it's back here, but if you close this eye, it's... The elusive moving asshole game. On that note, thank you so much for being here.
Awesome.
Keep it going for Mr. Tyler Dunn.
Yeah, Tyler.
wrapped up into a comedic.
Tyler's the best.
Oh,
he's,
man.
he's a sweetheart. You know, he's kind of like a handsome solar panel. Like, he's just all energy. It's really great. Yeah, I totally love like the other dimension type thing he talked about. Like, maybe in another dimension, Kim will actually come back to the show eventually.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be nice.
We can dream.
And it's like when he sent me the video, I'm like, I never heard of this guy, but I watched it and oh my god, it was so funny. I mean, especially when he talked about his girlfriend had a sexual bucket list and she wanted to be sleep raped.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was considered rape, so I got to stop doing something. With, never mind. Anyway,
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt.
holla.
Yes.
Did you guys see a guy walking around here in a Wonder Woman costume?
Maybe. You know, you kind of see that
Possibly.
thing all the time. So can you be a little more
Anything
specific?
happens in here,
What else
you know
did he
that.
look like?
By the way, this is Stacy the bartender, aka Wonder Woman.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told him
I need
not
a
to wear my
drink.
shit. I've been telling him not to wear my shit. You know what? I'm gonna go find that motherfucker. It's over now.
Oh shit. Yeah, the first time I caught my girlfriend wearing my jockstrap, I had to put her out. But we got another amazing comic coming up.
Yes, we actually have Tracy. I'm sorry. But, okay, everybody who's watching at home, drink, because I fucked up another
She
name.
screwed up, so it's
Awesome.
time to drink.
This vodka, right? It's vodka. We'll go with
Coming
it.
from LA.
We have Tracy Wagner with another hilarious video.
Everybody drink because her name is not Tracy.
What? Fuck. I'm just getting you guys fucked up. That's all I'm doing. That's my plan. It's fucking Vicky Wagner. I am so sorry, girl. You're hilarious.
And I gotta say, this clip is from 2002. I spoke with Vicky and she asked that we show this clip because she wants to show, you know, how it was when she first started out. This is a funny clip, but keep in mind it's from 2002. And again, what's her name?
Vicky Wagner.
Together for Miss Vicky Wagner.
How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah! You know, I used to be in the military. I know you can tell by how well I've kept my military figure. I'm just slender challenged. You know, did you ever hear some of the stupid reasons that people give for joining the military? Oh, I want to travel to far-off exotic locations and explore the world. Where'd I get sent? Mississippi. The most exotic thing I saw was two rednecks that weren't related. I wanted to travel. What was I thinking? I should have just called a travel agent. Taking a vacation. And have you guys ever seen the new ads they've got out now to recruit people into the military? They're a little dishonest. I was watching TV the other day, and it was like they were casting for a hero in the next Mission Impossible movie. I am a soldier. Once you get you've seen it, you've seen it. Once you get in, it's like recruit, get down right now before I wrap this metal pipe around your head and stand in attention when I'm talking to you. But I am a soldier. That's right, stands for soldier ass. So, I forgot my So, yeah, I believed all that hype too, all that stuff about be all you can be, all that honor and integrity stuff, and I fell for it. I was being all I could be, gay, and they kicked me out for it. That's all right, I'm better off now. The weird thing is, the government says, read my lips, we don't want any gay people in the military. No new homos. And the weird thing is, have you ever actually seen some of the guys that joined the military? This guy came up to me, honestly, and said, "Hi there, pretty lady. I got kicked out of high school and joined the military because I had nothing better to do. And I'd like to ask you out. because you look like my sister, and I sure do miss her. Now that's enough to make anybody gay. Weird thing is that if they find out that you're gay, they'll actually throw you in prison with a bunch of other lesbians. Now there's a good cure for homosexuality. Hey babe, what are you in for? Well, someone saw me kissing a girl and they accused me of being gay. Gay? Really? Come over here and let mama protect you. Think about it. Don't you think it is stupid that they kick gay people out of the military? I mean, if our own government is so afraid of us, don't you think our enemies are afraid of us too? General, we've gone through every single plan. We've got nothing left. We've exhausted all our resources. Time to send in the gays! The theme song would be, I'm going on a manhunt. Turn 'em around. They'd find Osama. They cut his hair, shave his beard, and decorate his cave. It'd be fabulous. You know, when you're gay, people always come up to you and they ask you these questions like you are the authority on everything gay. Hey Vicky, you're gay. What's the story with Ricky Martin? Is he gay or what? How the hell would I know? They should make a gay information agency. Hello, you've reached the GIA. For the next Dykes on Bikes rally, press 1. For the latest fashion tips, press 2. Feng Shui for fags, press 3. If you are straight and have dialed this number to find out if Ricky Martin is really gay, please hang up and call the National Enquirer. We don't know either.
Yeah.
And you know, the people are always asking us these really ballsy things. I mean, they just come up to us and say things. I don't know where they get it from. I was having dinner with my girlfriend, and this guy came up to us and goes, hey, who pitches and who catches? Which one of you's the guy and which one of you's the girl? Why do you want to know who pitches and catches, pal? You're not even in the game. I mean, does this happen to straight people? Do people come up to you and ask what happens in your sex life? Why do people want to know what's going on with us? What do you two really do when you're alone together? Well, now that you ask, first we rendezvous at the local farmer's market. We slowly stroll up and down the aisles looking for the firmest cucumbers, the longest zucchinis, and a big, huge purple monster eggplant. Then we rush home, lock the doors, drop our bags, look hungrily into each other's eyes, and make a fucking salad. What do you think? Thank you very much. I am Vicky Wagner.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Yeah!
Oh, well, really filled me with that big applause at the beginning. You really toned it down for the honesty. Glad to see everybody. I was dressed the maid of honor in my best friend's wedding last summer. No big deal. It's a big fucking deal, you guys.
Yeah.
I won the friend contest. And she just called me the other day to tell me that she and her husband bought a house. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Congratulations. She was like, thanks. How are you doing? Great. It just so happens that I recently borrowed $100 from my dad to join eHarmony, so things are going equally well. Thank you for asking. It's true though, I am online dating. Is anyone here online dating?
Yeah.
My brother. That's great. My brother, the longboarder. This is why we're both still single. I got a message from a guy the other day on OkCupid. The only thing the message said was, "Hey girl, I want to lick your butthole." But he spelled hole W-H-O-L-E. So I was like, alright. Maybe this guy does want to lick my butthole, and he's a horrible speller. Or maybe he wants to lick my whole butt, and he's dyslexic. Or maybe he wants to lick my whole butthole, and he was really pressed for time. None of those options are deal breakers. Yes. I just don't like surprises, and I want to know what to expect after the fancy dinner he's going to take me to. There's no fancy dinner, you guys. I told that joke the other night, and this guy in the back yelled out, "You're the fancy dinner." Sir, I don't know what the fuck that means. But I'm going to take it as a compliment. I'm going to add it to my profile, actually. Awesome. Anyone here allergic to gluten? Any gluten allergies in the house? Oh, your sister. Thank you. She's not here, so who cares? I'm not allergic to gluten, but like it sucks because you can't eat bread, pasta, you can't drink beer, you can't eat anything. If I was allergic to gluten, I would just accept the diarrhea. Like, I'd be out on a date and I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's gonna be 20 minutes. That's every time. Like, I'm gonna finish this pasta, don't touch it. I'm gonna eat it when I come back. But it's gonna be a while. If this is gonna work out, you need to get used to this. This is our life now. Me in the bathroom. I'm allergic to gluten. No one can relate to that. That's great. So, you're allergic to it, except for that guy's sister. My condolences to your sister. Awesome. I feel kind of bad for porn stars. I feel like they get a bad rap. Anyone with me on that? Yeah. All right. I like you guys. So porn stars, people are like, oh, gross, they do porn. I'm like, yeah, but they're also stars. Like, their first role as a porn star, they've made it. Their parents should be proud. Like, you could work your whole life in comedy, never be a star. You know how many comedy stars there are? Like, 10 in the entire world? Do you know how many porn stars there are? All of them. Every single one. That's what I'm trying to say. I have, like, I watch what I eat. Like, I've been trying to, like, lose a little weight. But every weekend, I always just eat so much. Like, does anyone here know how many calories are in the body of Christ? No? My weekend benders are always just what set me over. I just recently became, like, religious again. Like, I just recently decided to start following Jesus on Twitter. And you know what I'm talking about, stepdad, right? Yeah. But my Grammy, she's like super religious, and she sends me these like religious chain emails all the time. She sent me one the other day, and it said, what if people treated their Bibles like their cell phones? And it said things like, you know, you flip through it a few times a day, you'd never leave home without it. And I thought, you know what? What if people really did treat their Bibles like their cell phones? Just imagine, you would have drunk girls all over the world at 3 a.m. just having their Bibles taken away from them by their sober friends. They'd be like, just give me my Bible back, alright? I'm not gonna read it. I promise. Just let me read the book of Matthew. Just the book of Matthew. Really quick. I prayed to Jesus like 6 times tonight. He didn't answer once. Jesus is such a dick. It's my drunk girl impression. See you later tonight around 1 a.m. The tears will be real. I am on OkCupid, and I feel like OkCupid is just a funny name for a dating site. I always wonder where they came up with that. I imagine that it came from, like, there must be this sassy black woman on a computer who's, like, looking at her matches, and she's just like, okay, Cupid. Okay. All right. Steven number 22 has a job. Okay. Okay, Cupid. Okay. I see you, Cupid. Okay. And that's my sassy black woman impression. I'm branching into impressions, everybody. I think it's going well. I'm not racist, but I was recently accused of being racist. It was last month. I figured, hey, Black History Month, why not? It's because I'm a high school teacher. Good, don't clap for education, that's good. Nope, it's too late. Not even the law student, alright. But, I have like over 100 kids every year. I'm gonna mix them up from time to time. It's just gonna happen. It just so happened I mixed up 2 young African-American gentlemen a few weeks ago, and they were like, oh, Miss Bradley, you're racist. What, you just like mixed us both up just because we're both black? And I was like, yeah, that's a big part of it. It would be weird if I mixed you up with an Asian kid, right? I'm not going to be like, hey, great job in the basketball game last night, Fwong. It's like, I'm not racist, I'm just not an idiot. That's all that's going on here. A great role model, everybody. I was actually in charge of the prom committee last year. My kids, they wanted to throw a sock hop. They were like, we want to have a really authentic 1950s prom. And I was like, you guys, awesome, that's a great idea. We can totally do a 50s prom. But you realize that if we do, the black kids won't be able to come. They didn't do it. Teach life lessons. It was fine. My dad, he kind of hates that I do comedy because all my stuff's like on the internet, and he like gets worried about me. He's like, you know what, Kat? Some wacko, he's gonna find your address on the internet, and he's gonna come to your house and rape you. And I was like, really? You think so? And he was like, bring me your computer, I'll prove it to you. So I bring him my laptop, and he looks at it, and the first thing he says is, how the hell do you open this thing? So he gets it open, and then he types into Google, Kat Bradley address rape. Hey, Dad, I don't think you need to put the reason you're looking for somebody into your search engine. I'm not going to make this happen any faster. On with this, I am single. I'm not really that great with guys. I think it's because I was raised with brothers, and I was around guys a lot. So the other day I was hanging out with some guy friends. One of them came out of the bathroom, he was like, oh man, I just took this dump, and it was filled with corn. What a girl is supposed to say is, ew, that's gross, right? What I said was, oh my god, that's the reason I eat corn. Thanks guys, I'm Kat Bradley.
Cat Radley. Oh man.
Super, super funny.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love her whole thing about how, you know, and I've experienced this with a lot of like drunk friends. You got to take away their phone, and she was saying like it's like if you, it would be funny if it was taking away their Bible. And I feel like they would just be searching through, looking for loopholes, being like, yeah, God said it's okay if I bang 2 guys. It's totally fine if I pray afterwards. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Leviticus 25, right? Yeah.
I like the part about like porn stars or stars from day one. Like as a comic, you might have to do 187 shows to become a star. But like she said, as a porn star, one movie, you're a star.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder. How about
Well,
you?
I kind of feel like if you have that like one great dick joke, it's kind of like the money shot. So, you know, you can strive for it, so.
Got it.